Here's a house. Here's a door. Windows, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to knock? Turn the lock. Play school.
It is signatory to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. New Zealand has declared that children should be given the opportunity to achieve their full potential and participate as equal members of New Zealand society. 1 in 4 Kiwi kids live in poverty. That's a lot of kids. Kids that are just like me. They could be the doctors, engineers, or scientists or teachers of the next generation. Living in poverty can mean coming home to a cold, damp house that costs too much to heat. It can mean having to sleep in a shared bed. It can also mean that I get stressed from having to move house constantly because we live in a temporary accommodation, or the rent gets too expensive for my family to pay, meaning we have to move again. Living in houses like this are making us sick. Kiwi kids have high rates of rheumatic fever, meningococcal disease, and pneumonia. This is a big problem for babies and small kids as they spend lots of time at home. Housing poverty can be generational, with families unable to break the cycle.
Single-parent families are becoming more common in the 21st century. Children who only have one parent living at home make up 28% of all families nowadays, compared to 1976 when only 10% of families had one parent. One-parent families currently make up 53% of New Zealand's poverty rate. They also have the highest debt ratios. Children who lived with a single mother in poverty also experience higher rates of mental health issues compared to those from two-parent families living in a similar level of poverty. New Zealand has one of the highest rates of moving from house to house in the world. This is stressful on us and disrupts our schooling. The experts tell us that the more often we are made to move from house to house, the more likely we have to have emotional and behavioural issues. Wouldn't it be nice if all children could have what I have? Imagine if kids lived in warm, dry and secure homes. They would have less chance of getting sick and they would be able to stay in their homes on a long-term basis. They could go to school, play with their friends and have more family time. Proper housing and stability means that they would have the same opportunities as me to achieve great things. Wouldn't that be nice? Come on people, let's make it happen. After all, kids of today are New Zealand's future.
Here's a house. Here's a door. Windows, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to knock? Turn the lock. Play school.